So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. It is 8 AM and I just realised I forgot to do a review video yesterday right after I did the reactions, so I'm gonna do that now. So I've had more time than usual to think about the episode because you guys know I usually do the review video straight away after the reaction just to get it done really. But yeah, I just straight up fucking forgot to do it, so we're doing it now. I've had time to read comments and shit. I feel like I don't really get to say this enough, but I just want to say thank you guys for the support. Anytime I upload a reaction, it's mental. The response it gets from you guys and the comments and stuff it gets from me, and I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Sometimes, you know, morale is low or my mood is shit, but I upload a video and then you guys are just like, it's like an outpouring of love and it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So thanks. I appreciate that shit. So yeah, a few people were saying that Morgan Street was already called Morgan Street before they started shooting the show there, which I guess is cool, and I guess it's a little meant to be kind of moment. Yeah, everyone's saying that this episode was super spooky, and I agree. Like, there was something about the vibe. It did feel like an old school horror movie, and they did say a few while back. They said a while back that they were gonna try and go for like really kind of old school spooky, not even necessarily scary, just spooky. And I feel like they have really been achieving that this season so far. We've got spooky scenes, dark scenes, cobwebby kind of shit, but Beta straight up coming up out of that grave like something out of Thriller. That was just as old school as you could possibly get, you know what I'm saying? It was so on the nose. I mean, it's a show about zombies. It's a show about zombies and you're going to have one come up out of the floor. You know, even though I know Beta's not a walker, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Speaking of know what I'm trying to say, I made a point that kind of confused a lot of you guys that I thought was quite straightforward. I likened Alpha trying to get Lydia to kind of finish her to when Coral had to end Laurie. Now, first of all, I called him Carl in the video, which for some reason confused like everyone, and everyone just presumed I was on about Carol. So in future, I'm going to be going all fucking southern and I'm going to be calling him Coral. Otherwise, people are going to nitpick at shit that I say. So, Coral. I had a few people saying that Coral didn't kill Laurie, it was Maggie. And I'm like, well, yes, Maggie delivered her baby. She delivered Judith. It was a cesarean or a C-section, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But Coral is the one that put her down. Coral is the one that stopped her from turning. So that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, apparently Beta found the vest on somebody as well, the bulletproof vest. Again, that was sarcasm. When I was like, oh, of course he has a bulletproof vest on. I wasn't genuinely asking where he got it from, you know, but people don't pick up on sarcasm. I can't believe Laura's actually dead. When I was watching the episode, I was like, oh, she's probably grand though. She probably just got like thrown against the wall and is a little bit knocked out. Because, let's face it, you guys, Daryl got his whole ass leg sliced open, was squirting blood up into the atmosphere, and he lived. But Laura got into a scuffle with Beta and died. So yeah, I can't believe Laura's fucking dead. She was like the ultimate example of saviors can change, I guess, because she was a savior and then she fucking wasn't, and then she was all about our cause and whatnot. I can't believe she's actually dead. Oh my god. She's been there for a while too, hasn't she? Like, she's been in the show for a while. The whole thing with Rosita as well was really interesting. Rosita and Gabe, getting to see the two of them together. I didn't like it when Gabe spoke for her initially when he said that she was going to stay behind, and she was like, ha? What? But then she was like, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I've been having nightmares. I don't want to go outside the wall. I feel like with Rosita and Gabe, I feel like when they first got together, it was fucking weird. Alright? Because we didn't really see it. We just saw it like, oh, they're a couple now. And it was like, what? But Gabriel has been this character all along that is just full of surprises. He came into the show a total little bitch that locked out his congregation. And now he's like this badass who like isn't really afraid of nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot in the past. He's done a whole lot. And he's still alive. He's still kicking. He's still out there in the world. So, fair play to him. Wow. Who'd have thought it when we first saw him? But yeah, I quite like them together. And now Rosita's leaving. I was like, oh, okay. You look after Coco. Bye-bye. I'm going off to the hospital. Or, you know what I mean. I'm going to see the doctor. So is that her way of leaving the show for now, momentarily? Because like I said, in the reaction, she's doing Selena. I'm guessing that's already done and shot right now, but maybe at the time the show was being shot, she didn't have time or something. I don't know. But to me, it kind of felt like a momentarily goodbye scene, you know? And I said it, and I said it. I said it in the video. Listen, Daryl is one of my favourite characters. For those of you guys who mightn't have been with me too long, or if you're new to my channel, How's it going? I started watching The Walking Dead when season 5 was airing. I didn't start with season 5. I kind of watched like one episode and then went back and started with season 1. Yeah, I loved Daryl instantly. Straight away, I was like, him, he's the one for me. He's my guy. And since then, it's kind of been that way. I've stuck with him through everything. And I love him. I think he's a great character. He went a little bit stale for a while, don't get me wrong. And even I said that at the time. But I feel like he's done a complete comeback. Motherfucker did a whole 180, got his shit together, and he's just interesting to watch. So that scene between Daryl and Alpha was just... It was great. It was tense. It was kind of claustrophobic, keeping with the feel. I did like it. I did enjoy it. I felt like it was really something that kind of did need to happen. But at the same time, I didn't feel like he was in genuine danger, like he could die. I see him get hurt, to see him all bloody, and I'm like, I hate this, I fucking hate this. Like I said, my man was squirting blood out all over the place. But we knew he wasn't going to die, so it's like, when is plot armor a hindrance? You know? You gotta kind of ask yourself that. Now, I love Daryl, and if they killed him off, I'd be super pissed. Like, seriously. But at the same time, what's the point of putting him in jeopardy? What's the point of putting his character in danger if we know nothing's going to come of it? Well, I guess it did set up for him and Lydia now, and I wonder will we get a Still-like episode. For those of you who don't remember, Still was the episode with Darren and Beth. It's probably my all-time favourite episode of The Walking Dead. Yeah, come for me all you want. I know people hate that episode, but I fucking loved it. I loved everything about that episode. So, if we were to get an episode like that with Darren and Lydia, I'd be here for it, just saying. Also, there have a few people pointing out that Lydia was the one that wrote that message on the table to Alpha. When I do reaction videos, I'm watching the episode for the first time. I haven't seen it. Any remark I make off based what I am seeing. I haven't had time to watch multiple reaction videos or Talking Dead or look up the episode and research it. I'm seeing it straight away, which is why sometimes I might say things that seem obvious or that don't make sense or whatever. Do you get what I mean? But yes, the scene between Daryl and Alpha was good, it was necessary, but at the same time, we knew nothing was going to happen to Daryl, which kind of sucked. Somebody also brought up a really good point in my comments under the reaction video as to what this would have been like had Rick been here. I agree. Rick would have added an insane element to this. You know, I'm rewatching The Walking Dead. I think I'm on like season 8 or some shit, but I started from season 1 on Patreon. And I've kind of gone through all the episodes again. And it's crazy watching them. I don't even realize how much I miss Rick until I go watch something that he's in. And then I'm like, good God, please bring him back. I miss him. The show is doing fine without him. Yeah, it is. It's motoring on. It's doing grand. But I miss him. There's a Rick-sized hole. And like, that's it. That's it, really. I'm excited to find out what the fuck is going on with the Rick movies. Are we ever going to get news on that? Or is it just like, let's just not talk about it and hope they forget? Because we're not forgetting. You know? Another thing that's really kind of like sad is... Another thing that's really sad is Michonne is leaving soon. Is it next episode or the episode after, I think, they confirmed? She's leaving. She's leaving really soon, within the next few episodes. And Denai's an incredible actress. And she's gonna kill it. She's gonna absolutely kill it because she's already proven she can. But I'm gonna miss her. I feel like she is kind of like Rick. She is The Walking Dead. She's one of the first things you think of when you think of The Walking Dead. And I'm like, well, what's it gonna be like without her? You know? I am interested to see how they handle it, how they handle her leaving and what way they show it, like, you know what I'm saying? Apparently we're getting Maggie back sometime soon. So that's something to look forward to. Mary was something I quite enjoyed this episode too. I didn't trust her at first, obviously. I don't trust anyone. Something actually that keeps coming to mind is I interviewed Cooper, who plays Jerry. If you haven't seen that, it's a few videos back. And he said that there's moments in this where you only know as much as like what you're seeing. You get what I'm saying? And that's been sticking out in my mind, which is why like I don't trust anyone. You know what I'm saying? I see people and I'm like, well, I think they're good, but like, I don't know, they mightn't be. I haven't seen enough of them. That's something I've been keeping in my mind all along, that we kind of only know as much as we're being shown. We're not being shown more than the characters know, if that makes sense. So that's been something that's been on my mind too. Lydia finally picking a side. I feel like, I'm jumping all over the place with this video, I'm aware. Lydia going with Daryl, I feel like it's her picking a side. And I hope she sticks with it this time, because she's had a very troubled life. She's had a very troubled few years. You know what I mean? She needs love. She needs stability. She needs a place. And I feel like her place could be with our group. But, you know, we've kind of felt out and looked at her relationship with Alpha and with the Whisperers. Alpha wants her to take on the family business, and she's like, you know I'm not going to do that, Mom, right? It's not happening. So I just hope that that's it for that storyline now. I hope she just goes and settles, because we've seen the back and forth. I hope she's made a decision at this point and sticks to it. But yeah, you guys, that is it for this little chit-chat review kind of video. If you guys want to see more content, I have a Patreon channel where I do reactions to The Walking Dead, Ash vs. Evil Dead, Game of Thrones, Superstore, The Boys, movies, gameplay, Telltale's The Walking Dead, live streams. There's a lot going on over there, and I'm starting up 3 new shows, I think from next week onwards, but I will let you guys know more details on that soon. But yeah, the link is down below if you want to check that out. If you want to support me, I would truly appreciate it. My Twitter is also in the description down below if you want to tweet some shit, or she tweet some shit, or she the tweets that I tweet. If you want to follow me, the link is down below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all soon.